Hello everyone, my name is April Rockwood and I'll be your instructor this semester for the Pathway Life Skills class. I'm really excited to get started. I wanted to just introduce myself and hopefully show you around the course a little to help the transition be a little easier for you this first week. First, let me tell you about myself. I went to school at BYU and then I taught high school at GMT High School in Provo. I taught U.S. History and Government. Then after my husband and I got married and we had kids, then I have been home. And so it's been great to be able to teach for Pathways and be teaching again, but still be able to be home with my kids. This is my family. Oh, hold on, I don't think I've shared this. Okay, this is my family. My husband Dave and I, like I said, have been married about 8 years. Meg is 16, Bryn is 13, and then together we have Eric, who is 6, Elise, who's 4, and Lainey, our littlest, is 18 months. She gets to go to nursery on Sunday, and we're all very excited about that. We like to camp and hike and do all sorts of things outside. Love living in Utah for that. I love to read and run. I play the violin. I just started taking piano lessons to try something new. We just love to be together. We love playing games, and that's my family is my life. That's me in a nutshell. So let me show you. Let's go over to our course. When you log in, this is the page it'll take you to. This is the main Pathway homepage. This announcement is from Pathway. It's been the same for about 1.5 years, so it'll probably still be there. You get to our course, you're going to go over to the right under My Courses and click on the little picture there. And when you pull this up, these announcements, this is where the video will be, are things for me. And I'll post an announcement at least at the beginning of every week to kind of give you a heads up about what to expect for the week and some tips on how to do the assignments. I've taught Pathways. This is my 4th year teaching Pathways, teaching this course. And so I've graded a lot of these assignments and can recognize some of the common mistakes people make. So hopefully I can give you a heads up and we can avoid those mistakes as you do your assignments. Get through the lessons, you'll click on content here on the upper left. I'll let that load. And then on the left side is where you'll navigate. You'll start with the welcome start here and it'll give you a little introduction, and then the lessons are below that. Within each lesson, there's 3 folders, the pre-gathering, the gathering, and the post-gathering. And those will each have different assignments that you'll complete. Lesson 1, they've really trimmed it down. There's not as many assignments to do, and that's to help you get used to the setup of the course and the format and not be so overwhelmed that first week. Once we get to lesson 3, you start to see the same pattern of what you can expect for a normal week. To start out in your pre-gathering folder, you'll have lesson material and a quiz to take, and you'll have a discussion board post that you'll make. And you'll go to the gathering, excuse me, and then in the post-gathering folder, each week you'll have 4 assignments. Responding to your classmates' discussion board posts, an application activity that takes something you've learned and has you apply it to your life, a teacher friend activity where you'll teach somebody something you've learned that week, and then a learning report, which is just a little wrap-up quiz to make sure you've done everything for the week. My recommendation for the teacher friend is always to teach a spouse or a family member. As you start this new journey in Pathways and it takes more of your time away from them, I think it's a great way to bring it back to them and to help them see what you're doing and feel a part of it. I think it makes a big difference. So that's kind of how the course works. One other thing I want to show you is under discussions. Each week, each lesson has 2 discussion boards. The first one is called Questions and Conversations, and this is where you'll go if you have a question about the course, something about the lesson. You'll click Start New Thread, and then go ahead and type your question here. I have a question, and post it. And that way, chances are a classmate has the same question. So I will check this at least once a day, and then I can post answers here, and then everybody can have those answers. The second discussion board in each lesson is the one for your assignment. So as you're posting, make sure you look at which one you're posting at so you can get your post in the right place. And then when I go to grade it, it will be there rather than on the wrong discussion board. Your grade you can find under My Grades up here at the top. One last thing I asked you to do in this lesson that I'll show you really fast is to upload a photo for your profile, to set your notifications, and to set your time zone. So to put your picture, you'll click on profile and it'll walk you through how to change your photo, put your photo in there. Notifications you can click on, and this is a neat feature to help you stay on top of things. You can choose down here to get an email or a text message when any of these things happen. So if a new announcement is posted, you could get a text saying, hey, there's been a new announcement posted. Or when you have a due date coming up, a quiz end date is 2 days away, then it can send you a text and help you remember so you don't miss any of those days. And then the last thing up here in this little right hand is the account settings. You're going to want to make sure that you set your time zone to the correct time zone so that your due dates are correct and you're getting things in on time. I think that's it. I'm really excited to have you in this class. I love the Pathway program. I've seen it change people's lives in the matter of a semester. It just teaches great things, and the friends that you make and the spirit that's at the gatherings is really powerful. Right now I'm serving as the Relief Society president in my ward, and so I've gotten to work with a lot of people who are going through hard times. And last night I was talking to a sister who was struggling and just kept thinking of the scripture in Philippians chapter 3, verse 14 that says, I can do all things through Christ strengtheneth me. So as you start the semester, that would be my encouragement to you, is to remember that through Christ you can do all things, even a school class. The great thing about Pathway and BYU Idaho is that you're learning, the gospel is incorporated into your learning, and you're using the Spirit to help you learn better and faster and remember the things that you're learning. So you can do this. If you have any questions, let me know. I'm always happy to help. You can email me or text me. I'm happy to respond to either of those, and we will see you this semester. I look forward to getting to know you guys a little bit better. So we'll see you on the discussion.